Howdy folks, coming to you from the Townsman Motel here in Yates Center, Kansas. Been a most interesting few days. We're going to be parking here in the lot with Tiggy tonight, and I'm going to be staying in room 12. I'm going to be staying in room 12, the door that's open over here, and there's Tiggy in the lot. And been a very interesting couple of days. Today is Monday, May the 4th. On Saturday, the last issue of this log blog, we were in Greensburg, Kansas, and made the blog early in the day of what turned out to be one of the most incredible days of the journey. Greensburg, Kansas, as you might remember, was where the tornado happened 2 years ago, and we were there for the commemoration of the tornado that leveled Greensburg, Kansas. And what we discovered when we were there was how very vital Greensburg is as they create a green community where there once had been this small farming community. We met some wonderful people. I had made a sermon illustration out of a story that I'd heard about Greensburg 2 years ago, and I met people who had lived that story, and I look forward to doing a sermon illustration about all of that in the future sometime. We're going to let this truck roll by. And we met some folks who were of the German Brethren of the Anabaptist movement, and they invited Bill and I to come down to a church dinner at their community house in Sawyer, Kansas, and we went down and just had a wonderful time with them. Met some just wonderful people in that part of the country, and had a fabulous day. The next day, yesterday, we rolled out and made it about 15 miles before we were just about approaching the town of Cunningham, Kansas. And I was riding with Chris at that point, and Chris made it across these railroad tracks, and I thought that I was able to make it across the same tracks, but that was not the case, and my wheel got caught up in the tracks, and I went down pretty hard. And I was pretty dazed, and I don't know, Bill, if we can show them some of the road rash that I've got there, and I got a big old bruise and some road rash up a little bit higher here that I'm not going to show you in this video. And knocked my shoulder pretty hard, hit my helmet so hard that it bounced off the pavement, and the helmet well deserved whatever I had paid for it. Protected my head, and I came out of it absolutely fine on the head. I'm struggling with a bad shoulder at this point, and hopefully I'll be able to start riding at least a little bit again tomorrow. The guys rode 92 miles today, and I was unable to ride with them. But Martha Wells picked me up in our camper, Tiggy, and was taking me to the emergency room in nearby Kingman, which was 15 miles from the accident. And on the way, we had a blowout tire on the RV, and then another fellow stopped by to see if he could help, and Martha put me in his vehicle, and he took me to the emergency room, and I was treated there and had x-rays and so forth. And then all kinds of different things happened in regard to the vehicle and the tire man. And Martha and I made it into Wichita finally, and we got some new tires on Tiggy, and met up with Bill and Chris, and spent the night in Wichita. And then this morning I took my bicycle in to a man named Alan at Tom Sawyer Tire in Wichita, the most wonderful human being. All the bike shop owners across the country have been so excellent. And Tom put my bike back into riding gear, which was pretty amazing. And I bought a new helmet so that I will be safe again when I'm able to ride. And tonight, the guys rode 92 miles. We're in Yates Center, Kansas, and we're going to be rolling on. So here's the deal. I had to ride in the van today, and that was kind of frustrating, and I'm going to have to ride in the van again some more tomorrow. But I'm going to be able to ride again, and the peace that I learned when we were back in Greensburg, and the peace that I'm feeling deep in my heart tonight here in Yates Center, is how grateful I am. Grateful that I had that helmet, grateful that we're able to roll along, and grateful that this journey continues. So next time, we'll have a better story, I hope, to tell you, but for right now, it's not bad.